Hi, good morning, students. Welcome to our science reading. So this week in science, we are going to be focused on matter. The actual standard that we're focusing on is present here if you'd like to read it. But by the end of this lesson, you will be informed of the different kinds of matter that exist. And you will also know that matter has different forms or stages, so you can it could be either be a solid or liquid or so forth. And then matter can be described and classified by its observable properties. Now, to kickstart our learning on matter or our time with matter, we're going to go ahead and read Matter, Physical Science for Kids. I'm having you guys do this because I want you to have firm knowledge on matter and what it is before we start trying to perform or act out some of these fun activities that we will be doing later on in the week. So first things first, if you haven't had the opportunity to get your library card, again, I provided the link here for a free e-card through the Las Vegas Library District. All you have to do is, with your parents' permission, go ahead and fill out. Either they have application in English or Spanish for you to access. And once you do, you'll have access to ebooks. They have CDs and movies you can watch and things like that. Just so you can add a little bit of normalcy back to your life. As far as I know, renting books was part of it, being the fact that you would come to Jesse Scott every day, and once a week you would go into the library and potentially be able to rent books and things like that. So with your virtual library card, you are still able to do that. So once you have obtained one, you are going to come back to the site and you are going to click on Matter for Kids tab. So just so you know, the step-by-step directions are here. So first step, obtain the free library card. Second step, select Matter for Physical Science or Matter Physical Science for Kids. Then once we've selected that and we have read it, I'm going to ask you guys to write one paragraph telling me your favorite part in the story and giving me a few examples of matter that can be found around your house. And again, everything should be submitted to me by Friday, April 17th. If for some reason you can't submit it, you're always welcome to message me here by hitting turn paragraph. Either way, I'm going to get correspondence from you guys, and you could say, hey, I was able to listen, but for some reason I didn't have time to write it, the paragraph, but whatever you would like to say. So again, step 2, we're going to click on Matter for Kids, and it should take you to the website. And again, it does have an ebook available for you. So what you're going to do is go ahead and click on the ebook, because that's the one that you don't have to worry about going to the library and so forth. Let's see. And I believe I've already checked it out on Hoopla. So let's see. Start from the beginning. All right, guys, I'm going to have to flip it back a few pages because I was looking over it first. So, Matter, Physical Science for Kids. And I'm going to read this to you guys just in case, or for the first few weeks, just in case if you guys don't have access to having someone sign you up for that library card and so forth, we'll be able to still, or you'll be able to still interact and engage. So if your friend looks sad, you might ask, what's the matter? Matter is something that can be wrong. When something is the matter, a good friend helps you feel better. Maybe they share a cupcake with you. Maybe they stand on their head and make you laugh. Maybe they just sit close by and wait until you feel better. Have you ever heard someone say, that doesn't matter? What if you spilled your cup of water? Your teacher might say, that doesn't matter. What if you use your brother's toothbrush? Your brother might say, That doesn't matter, but probably not. Yuck. Matter is more than something that can be wrong or something that happens. Matter is much more. When scientists talk about matter, they are talking about stuff that makes up almost everything in the world. Your dog is made of matter. The tree is made of matter. You are made of matter. Matter is anything that takes up space and can be weighed. How do you weigh things? With a scale, of course. How much do you weigh? How much do your shoes weigh? How much does your dog weigh? How much does that tree weigh? What about the air? Is the air made of matter? What happens when you blow into a balloon? The balloon stretches bigger and bigger and bigger. The balloon might even pop. Because the balloon gets bigger, when you blow into it, you know that the air takes up space. Air is made of matter. And just really quickly, guys, for our experiment, we're going to do the try this a little later, okay? What about juice, water, and milk? Are these things made of matter? When you pour the juice into a cup, the cup the cup full of juice is heavier than an empty cup. And you can see the juice takes up space. And when you drink the juice, it barely feels fuller. Your belly feels fuller. Many things are made of matter, but everything looks different. You look different from your dog. Your dog looks different from your milk. Your milk looks different from the steam that comes from the pot of boiling water. Matter can have many different shapes, colors, and sizes. Matter can be solid, liquid, or gas. Do you have ice cubes in your freezer? What happens when you leave an ice cube in your kitchen or on your kitchen counter? It melts into a puddle of water. And if you leave that puddle of water on the counter, unless mom makes you clean it up, it disappears. Can you name 15 things that are made of matter? 5 solids, 5 liquids, and 5 gases. So guys, this is an opportunity for you to think of ways to, because you know how you have to write a paragraph later. One of the paragraph is requesting that you give me examples of matter in your house. You might want to consider telling me some things that are made of matter. 5 solid, 5 liquids, and 5 gases. That'll easily help you come up with your paragraph. Plasma is another state of matter. Have you ever watched a lightning storm from your window? Lightning is plasma. You know, what else is made of plasma? The sun and all the stars. There's more plasma in the universe than there are solids, liquids, and gases. What are some things that are made of matter? Look around you. Can you see something that doesn't take up space and can't be weighed? How about sound? How about rainbows? How can you see to read this book? Light. Does light take up space? If there's not a lot of light in this room, does it mean that other stuff has to get shoved over to make enough space? Can you hold light in your hands? Can you put light on a scale and weigh it? How would you keep it all together so you could weigh it? Light is not made of matter. Light does not take up space, and it cannot be weighed. Heat is another thing that is not made of matter. Can you think of more things that are not made of matter? Most things are made of matter. Your home, your classroom, your neighborhood are filled with matter. Take a walk. You'll find matter all around you. The next time someone says, "It doesn't matter to me," you can tell them, "Everything is matter." And then it has a glossary here in which we will focus on these words. And that is pretty much it. So now that we have done the reading, the next step that you would complete is just to turn in your paragraph. So, and again, the paragraph is requesting, please tell me your favorite part in the story and list a few examples of matter that can be found within your home. So you're going to go ahead and click our paragraph turn in. It's going to bring up your email page, and you're just going to write, again, a paragraph. Whatever it is you want to say. Remember, paragraph is at least 3 to 5 sentences. Okay, friends? And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson on matter. Until next time, talk to you soon.